I found out here in Oregon we've closed 3 posts just in the last couple months. Posts are closing down because they're not attracting younger vets, and the vets that they do have are dying. I mean, they're literally dying off. We want to rehabilitate veterans.
What the hell, man? Who are you? What have you done with the Joe I knew?
That's my main motivation. I want to help out veterans because when I came back and I was having that issues with almost getting killed and coming back and not knowing what to do and having a really difficult time figuring out my role in life, I want a place for other veterans to go that they can feel safe and know that there's somebody there that went through what they did, because that would have helped me out a lot. They used to have potlucks here, okay, at least once a month.
Back in the 60s and 70s, they used to pack this place on weekends and dances and dinners, and this was the place to be.
Sean has sort of given life back to the post. We've had younger people coming in and volunteering to do projects that we're getting kind of old to do, like painting the building. These windows were blocked off for a long time that are in front of the post. The younger group says, well, can we have our windows back? Why not? They had people build our stage. The younger group is now stepped up and taking care of the repairs for us so that we can keep things going. In fact, they're our future, and they're going to help build. And Sean has been a force behind this.
Sean's done a fantastic job at least at turning it around. He's real energetic. He has ideas. He's got contacts, and he's been bringing people in.
We had a literary reading here. We had about 50 people. The following week we had another literary reading. We had about 35 people. This Sunday we're going to have a literary reading. There's about 55 people that said they're going to show up.
You reach back and pull my hand out from the last space between us, and we are together. You pull me around and my hand cups the underside of your ribs. You leave your hand on mine. We are denser than we were before. I hear you blink. There is no light between us, no space. You are the light. We breathe together and I go lightheaded again.
Right now we're rehearsing plays that are written by vets, directed by vets. The actors are veterans. I'm showcasing one of these plays at a nearby community college.
Well, hey, cheer up. I'm sure another war will pop up soon.
Don't get flippant with me. I made a difference. Now, maybe not as much as the men and women who were killed or wounded, but I made a difference. But that isn't the issue here. The issue, as I see it, comes down to one question. What are you doing?
We can be more than just a bar, you know, a cheap bar. We can be a lot more.
What Sean is doing here at Post 134 is giving veterans an artistic outlet. They finally have a place where there's no judgment and there's just peace, and they can express themselves.
They need to take over from us. Sean has wonderful community ideas to do in this community, and we need it. He has fresh, young ideas, which I'm glad to see. And I'm glad to see the younger veterans finally coming in. They're coming to the meetings finally, so that they can give their input and say, hey, why don't we do this project? Why won't we do that project?
We need Wi-Fi, we need a cappuccino maker, we need to make this place into like a little coffee place. We have a community college 2 streets over. Every vet that comes back from war nowadays is going to get the option to go to school, and most of them, I'd say 75 to 80%, are going to say yes. We have a place for them to come, feel safe, do homework. It'll be just their hangout. People want that.
He not only has these beliefs, or not only has this vision, but he's a living example of that. Not only because of his experience, both in the field and the way that art has helped him, but the way that he has been able to get other veterans involved and to help their rehabilitation process as well.
In the last month and a half, 2 months, we have around 50 new members in here. I've got all the people that I know that I went to Iraq with joined up because I was an NCO. I'll tell them to do it and they're going to do it. I teach college, I teach actually literature and English. The whole class is veterans. I'm getting them involved in the Dragon Boat team, and they're going to become members. Because the Dragon Boat team it's a huge thing. It's 20 veterans in one boat that are paddling on the Willamette River during a big competition, and these young guys want to do that. And then afterwards we have our little parties here, and we show them, like, you know, this is our place, this is our space, and we'll get them in here. Even if you're not a veteran, like the literary readings, they have fathers or grandfathers that had served. They can be the Sons of American Legion, you know, they can join up that way. And so we're getting people. Let me know. I have a kitchen right here. We can cook stuff if you want to. We have a potluck, you know, and we have cheap drinks and a good space. So thank you so much for coming out. Really appreciate it.